to our 45-minute gentle flow practice today. We're going to get started with a little bit of warm up and then get some flow in. But as always, take this at your own pace. This is your 45 minutes. I'm here as a guide if you'd like to join me. Otherwise, you're also welcome to take Shavasana for the rest of class. If you are going to join me today, though, let's find extended child's pose. Bring your big toes to touch at the back of the mat. Spread your knees out wide and just start to walk your hands forward. Gently place your forehead down on the mat and just start to breathe here. Maybe rock your forehead gently from side to side. Massage out that space between the eyebrows. We'll call your third eye center the chakra that we practice in yoga just to calm the body, find ultimate focus. This is really aligned with this month's intention that I've set with finding presence, embracing the here and now. I think it's so easy to, especially this time of year, completely overlook your present moment in that you're thinking about what's coming next whilst you're in it. Yoga, meditation, any type of workout is a really good space to clear that kind of mindset out. Start to focus on your surroundings, tune into your breath, tap into your muscles, your mental health, and just start to think about how you're feeling in this moment. What do you feel literally physically under your hands? Can you feel the mat, the floor beneath you? Can you feel that massage and that space between your eyebrows? What do you feel in your body? Are you tight? Are you loose? Just noticing with no judgment. Take a deep inhale through the nose and exhale out the mouth. Again, deep inhale through the nose. Fill up the belly, the chest, the lungs in your extended child's pose. And then exhale out the mouth. Sigh all of that out. It's one of the many benefits of practicing in our own space. Nobody can hear you, see you. Just let this be your own. Take one more breath like that. In through the nose, fill up the belly, the chest, the lungs. And exhale, let your body, your muscles melt into the mat beneath you. And then start to engage the Ujjayi breath here, what we'll use in class just to create some heat, some strength, some focus in our core, our center. Inhale through the nose. And on your exhale, seal the lips, constrict the back of the throat, and exhale out the nose. Almost a humming sound. You're pressing that air to the roof of your mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the nose. Kind of creating a heat of fire in the back of your throat and your belly, coming out the nose. Kind of slows down the breath as well. Allows you to find a little more focus and intention, getting the air in and out of the body. And then slowly walk the hands to the right side of your mat. Stack your left palm on top of your right. And just take a gentle side body stretch here. On your inhale, fill up the body. Maybe you feel some tense, some tightening in the neck and shoulders. And exhale, melt that away. Let the body fall into the mat. Open up the left rib cage. And then slowly crawl the fingers to the left side of the mat and stack right palm on top of left. Again here, fill the body with air as you find maybe a little bit of tension in the hips, maybe in the ribs. And on your exhale, let that go. Melt the body down and you find a gentle pull on that right side, just opening up the space between the rib cage on the right, maybe pulling very gently outside of the right hip. Just breathe here. And then slowly walk the hands back to center. Take one more inhale through the nose. And exhale out the nose. And then you can rise up to a tabletop position. Stack the shoulders over the wrists, the hips over the knees, and then just drop the head and neck and start to sway the hips from side to side. Maybe take some figure eights with the body, maybe some barrel rolls. Again, just tapping into how you're feeling today, whether it's the morning or your afternoon. This might be your first yoga class of the day or the week, maybe even the month. We're nearing the end of the year. Just ask yourself, what do you need? And come back to center here. We'll take a few cat-cows together. When you're ready, dump the belly down, shine the gaze forward. Inhale, cow pose. The throat is open, the chest is squeezing behind the shoulder blades. Exhale, cat pose. Dome out the belly. Squeeze the tailbone up and under. Inhale, cow pose. Dump the belly down, gaze is up. Press energy through the palm. Exhale, cat. Maybe bend the elbows and then press the mat away from you. Tuck your chin toward the chest. Inhale, cow. Take this a few more times. Start to follow your Ujjayi breath. And exhaling, cat. Nice and slow. Twice more. And then find a flat back, neutral spine position. And just gently walk the hands about a foot in front of you. Keep the knees where they are and start to slowly fall into puppy dog pose. So you're just guiding your chest down toward the mat until your chin touches. That feels really tight at the end. Totally fine. Flip your forehead down, and instead of your chin, rest your forehead gently on the mat, kind of like an extended child's pose. Otherwise, hold here with the chin on the mat. Just notice how it feels to open up the space under your arms and your armpits, maybe even in your shoulders. And then slowly, carefully walk the hands back up into your tabletop. Inhale, reach the right arm toward the ceiling and just roll out the wrist for a moment. And then exhale, thread the needle, guide the right arm under the left. And balance on your right temple, your right shoulder. Maybe your left hand comes above the head or behind the back. Just play around a little bit with this. Again, just noticing how the body feels, not paying any attention, not reading in to anything, not judging the body. And then place the left palm down. Inhale, reach the right arm high toward the ceiling just for a counter stretch, and then exhale, place it back on the mat. We'll do the same thing other side. So inhale, left arm high, maybe roll out the wrist, really open up the chest, and exhale, thread the needle, guide the left arm under the right, and maybe place the right palm above the head or behind the back. It might feel a little bit different. Know that that's okay. I say this in all of my classes, but this is a lovely posture to take in the morning, in the middle of your day, or right before bed if you sit at a desk all day. Just open up the space between the shoulder blades, behind the head and neck, the outside of your arms. And then place your right palm down. Inhale, reach the left arm high. And exhale, unite it with the mat. Then tuck the toes under. Just hold here for a moment. Notice how it feels to stretch out your calves, your toes, underside of your feet, and then press back to downward facing dog. And in your first down dog, clasp, pedal out the knee, bend and straighten the legs. take what you need. Maybe roll one ankle out and then roll the other. Get any cracks or kinks out of your system. And then find stillness. Ground all 10 fingers into the mat. Roll your shoulder blades down your back. Find your belly button, pull it up and in, and let that lift your hips. It's okay if your heels lift. And then just press the hips back in space, like someone has put their hand on your back and just given you a little gentle press. And then once you're there, maybe there's a slight bend in the knees. Know that that's okay. Just release the low back. Then shake the head yes and shake the head no. Release tension here. Maybe open the mouth slightly. Release tension in the jaw. Take a big inhale through the nose. And exhale out the mouth this time. Inhale, look to the top of the mat. And exhale, just tiptoe the feet to the hands as slow as you can. Really getting a hamstring stretch in both legs. When you do reach the top, land in ragdoll pose. The feet are hips width distance apart. Put a deep bend in the knees. And just surrender the body forward. Maybe your fingers are on the mat. You can drape the torso over the thighs so much so that the torso is lying on the thighs. So a deep bend in the knees to release the low back. Maybe grab opposite elbow with opposite hand. And maybe you sway gentle from side to side. Always an option here to heel toe the feet out a little bit so you've got more space between the legs if that's more comfortable. And then again, play around with shaking the head gently yes and gently no. Release the shoulders. And release the fingers down to the mat. Toe heel the feet to touch. And one vertebrae at a time, start to roll all the way up to stand. As slowly as you can, let the head be last to rise. When you do reach the top, close the eyes. Squeeze the shoulders up toward the ears. Take a big inhale. And exhale, let the shoulders roll down the back. Inhale, squeeze the shoulders up. Exhale, roll the shoulders back. One last time, inhale. Exhale. Keep the eyes closed and bring the hands to heart center. I offer you a moment now to set an intention for your practice. This month, again, I'll reiterate my intention of finding presence. How can you find that on your mat and off of your mat? Whatever your intention is, bring that to mind and take a big inhale through the nose and exhale out the mouth. Blink the eyes open. Inhale, mountain pose. Sweep the arms above the head. Relax the shoulders down the back. Hold here, gaze is up, just breathe. Find the belly button, tuck it up and in, so you're kind of tucking your tailbone under, lift the toes even, so the weight is in the heels. Big inhale. Exhale, open arm twist. Guide the right arm back behind you, the left arm forward, gaze is back behind you. Maybe put a slight bend in that back elbow to deepen the posture in the chest. And watch your right hip. Shove the right hip forward, pull the left hip back in space. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, open arm twist, other side. Gaze is to the back of the room. Maybe again, a slight bend in that left elbow so you can feel an opening in the chest. And then shove the left hip forward, pull the right hip back. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, baby back bend. Just crack the chest open, squeeze the shoulder blades behind the back. Let this feel really nice. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Let the body fall forward. This time the legs are straight. Maybe shake out the knees again. Shake the head yes, shake the head no. Inhale, halfway lift. Place the palms on the shins. We'll be here a lot in class, so just exhale and hold for a moment. Gazes down at the top of your mat. Start to squeeze your elbows into your sides, and then squeeze the belly button up and in to lift the chest. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Put weight into the toes. Big inhale. Exhale, high plank and hold. When you get to your high plank, round all 10 fingers into the mat. Always an option to place the knees down. Otherwise, just hold and breathe here for one big inhale. Firing up the core. Exhale, downward facing dog. That is our Sunday. Let's flow one breath to one movement together. Inhale, look to the top of the mat. Exhale, take a big step to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Place the palms on the shins. Exhale, forward fold. Let the body go. Inhale, mountain pose. Follow this all the way to the top of your inhale. Exhale, open arm twist, right arm back, left arm forward to the bottom of the exhale. Inhale, mountain pose, fill up the body. Exhale out the nose, open arm twist, other side. Inhale, mountain pose, fill up. Exhale, baby back bend, let that go. Inhale, mountain, reach tall. Exhale, forward fold again, surrender the body down. Inhale, fill up with air, flatten the back, halfway lift. And exhale, high plank. Big inhale on your high plank, fill up the body. And exhale, compress, downward facing dog, let go. Inhale, look to the top of the mat. Exhale, take a big step to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, fill up the body, lift the chest. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, rise and reach again, filling up. Exhale, open arm twist, right arm back, left arm forward. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, open arm twist, left arm back, right arm forward. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift again, fill up the body. Exhale, high plank. Focus on breath the whole class today. We're focusing our breath. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale here for 3 breaths. And exhale. Start to tap in again. Notice how the body's feeling. Starting to get a little bit warm here. We'll flow into our sun B. Another big inhale through the nose. And exhale out the nose. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, take a big step to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, find control, squeeze the core, lift the torso. Exhale, forward fold. This time, inhale, chair pose, sink the hips low, reach the arms high. And exhale, just let the arms reach out in front of you. So this is always a posture to take, or an option to take in chair pose. You can also bring the hands to heart center if that's more comfortable for you. Otherwise, hold, sink the hips a little bit lower. We won't be here long. Start to squeeze the inner thighs together like I'm squeezing both of your legs together. Put weight into the heels. Breathe, inhale and exhale. One more big inhale. Maybe you lift the arms up and exhale, forward fold. Drop the fingers and then lengthen the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Inhale on your high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep the right leg toward the ceiling. And exhale, low lunge. Try and get your right foot up between your hands. Maybe you need to use one hand to kind of help you wedge that foot up. And then place the left palm down for low lunge twist. Inhale, reach the right arm high and go ahead and place your back knee down. Hold here, roll out the right wrist and just breathe. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the nose. Inhale. Exhale. One last inhale. And exhale, drop the right fingertips down. Keep the back knee on the mat. Inhale, low crescent lunge. Sweep the arms above the head. And exhale, just hold here. Shift the hips forward a little bit. You're going to dig into this left hip flexor. You still want to keep the right knee over top the right ankle. So you're not shifting too far forward, overextending the low back. Just a gentle shift to open up the space in the front body. Gazes forward. Relax the shoulders down the back. Take a big inhale and exhale. On your next inhale, reach the arms above the head. And exhale, open arm twist. Guide the right arm back, the left arm forward, gazes back behind you. Hold and breathe here. So a lot of balance, stability going on. Squeeze your belly up and in, but relax the shoulders. Maybe you toe heel the right foot out a little bit to widen your stance in your hips. Continue to breathe. On your next inhale, sweep the arms above the head and tuck your back toes under for high crescent. Lift the back knee up and relax the shoulders, gazes forward. Big inhale in your high crescent. And an exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Maybe a slight bend in that back knee to tuck the tailbone up and in. Again, right knee stacked over right ankle. Hold and breathe. One last inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Open up the hips. So your front foot is facing, the toes are pointing forward. The back foot is parallel to the back edge of the mat. Both of those feet are perpendicular. Gazes forward. And flip the hands up. And then flip the palms back down just to relax the shoulders. Sink into the front knee and breathe for 3 breaths. How can you find your core and pull it up and in? Find some stability. Use your breath to deepen the posture. And then press energy out the pinky edge side of your back toe. Engage that back leg. Inhale, reverse triangle. Back arm comes down your back leg, straighten the front knee. Right arm comes up, just opening this right side body. And exhale, cartwheel the hands down to the mat. Step it back to your high plank. Take a big inhale in your high plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take an inhale here through the nose. And an exhale out the nose. Inhale, reach the left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Set that foot between the hands and maybe use your other hand to help it up. Place the back knee down, low lunge twist. Right palm down, left arm toward the ceiling. Hold and breathe. Exhale. Maybe roll out the wrist. Press energy through that right palm. You have a really strong arm down on the mat, just helping you open up your chest. One more deep inhale. And exhale, place the left fingers on the mat. Inhale, low crescent lunge. Sweep the arms above the head. Back knee is down. And exhale, just sink into this posture. So again, left knee over top left ankle. And then we're just gently shifting forward to open up the right side of the body this time. And you're just relaxing the shoulders down the back. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. This time, inhale, fill up the body. Exhale, open arm twist. Left arm back, right arm forward. Gazes to the back of the room. Hold and breathe here. Maybe toe heel that left foot out to find some space in your hips. Stabilize the body. And then try to relax the shoulders so they're not snugged up toward the ears. These twisting postures today just helping to release any tension in our body, release some toxins, really just wring us out, especially before the holiday season. Inhale, sweep the arms above the head, tuck the back toes, lift the body up, high crescent lunge. Maybe you need to rearrange your feet, that's okay. Maybe you tuck or bend, the back knee a little bit so you can tuck the tailbone up and in, or maybe it's straight. Sink into this posture, breathe here, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last time, inhale. Exhale, open up to warrior two again. Front toes point to the top of the mat. Back foot is parallel to the back edge of the mat. And then you sink in, left knee over left ankle. And then take a look at that left knee. Try to open up the knee as if I was on the inside, pushing the knee open and away from you a little bit. Find some control. And then think about your toes. Uncrunch your toes. Sink in a little bit. Find some stability in the core. Lift up and in. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten that front leg. Lift the left arm up. Open the left side body. And exhale, cartwheel the hands down to the mat. Find your high plank. When you get there, big inhale. And exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Stay in this down dog for 3 breaths. Maybe shake the head yes. Shake the head no. And then when you're ready, inhale, look to the top of the mat. Step to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten the back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, sink the hips low, reach the arms high. And exhale, forward fold right out of this. Drop the fingers, straighten the legs. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten the back, fill up the body. Exhale, high plank. We have one more flow here. Take a big inhale in your high plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. Again, you're welcome to take whatever you need. We've got 15 minutes left in our practice. You're ready to follow me. Inhale, reach the right leg high. And exhale, low lunge. Step the foot between the hands. This time, inhale, low crescent lunge. Place the back knee down, reach the arms above the head. And then exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Inhale, shift the body forward. And exhale, cross left elbow over right knee, and the gaze goes up toward the ceiling or toward the back of the room for a low revolve crescent lunge. Breathe here for 3 breaths. Inhale through the nose. Try to press the palms together. Exhale. Inhale, kind of lift the torso off the thigh. And exhale, let that breath open up some space so you can twist a little more deeply into this posture. Last breath, inhale. And exhale. Start to unravel the body here. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Sweep the arms up, lift the back knee. And exhale, take a big step to the top of the mat for tree pose on the left. Bring the right foot to the inner upper thigh, or you can bring it to the inner calf, or you can bring it just to the inside edge of the ankle so that the toes are still on the mat. Find some space here, then bring the hands to heart center. Maybe your gaze is up, maybe your eyes are closed. Maybe you want to grow your branches. Just take one deep breath in whatever variation you've got. And then bring the hands back to center, onto the top of your mat if you're not there. Inhale, sweep the arms up, sweep the right knee up in space. Just flex the toes, take a big inhale. And exhale, we're gonna flow into our airplane pose. So very slowly start to hinge the hips forward, kick the right foot back behind you. And then when you're ready, you can also sweep the arms back behind you. A bit of an advanced posture today. Gaze down at the mat in front of you. Maybe a slight bend in the left knee. Stabilize the body. And then the higher that you lift that right foot and squeeze your right glute, the easier it'll be to find balance in the core. So one more big inhale, lift the triceps a little higher. And exhale, fall into your high crescent. Step the right foot back, reach the arms above the head. And exhale, bring the hands down to the mat. Find your high plank. Big inhale here. Exhale, downward facing dog. We've got one last side here. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step the foot between the hands. Place the back knee down, low crescent lunge. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And then exhale, hands to heart, just like the other side. Inhale, hinge the body forward. And exhale, cross right elbow over left knee this time. Gaze goes up toward the ceiling or toward the back of the room. And we'll be here for 3 breaths. So start to really stabilize. See if you can dig into this posture a little bit more. On your inhale, fill the body up. And on your exhale, leverage the right elbow to press against the left knee. Twist the body a little bit more deeply. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. And then slowly unravel that. Come back to center. Tuck the back toes. Inhale, high crescent lunge, arms above the head. And exhale, take a big step forward. Tree pose on this side. So ground the right foot down. And again, take whatever variation you need. The side might be different. Our balance is different on both sides. Okay. And then maybe bring your hands to heart center. And maybe you grow your branches down. Maybe the hands come together and you grow your branches up. Maybe your branches are out. Take one breath here wherever you're at. And then release that. Hands to heart center. Drop the foot. Maybe shake out the legs. Come to the top of your mat. Inhale. Sweep the arms above the head. Lift the left knee. Exhale. Just flex the left foot. And then fill the body up. Inhale. Exhale. Just shifting into airplane pose. Very slowly finding balance. Maybe gaze forward on one non-moving point. Start to kick that left foot back. Sweep the arms behind you. And then find some balance. It's okay if you fall over, if you wobble and wiggle, just come back into it. Kick that left foot high, flex the toes, and then find up dog in the chest. Squeeze the triceps together. Big inhale. And exhale, step the back foot to the back of the mat. Sweep the arms above the head, high crescent lunge. And exhale, drop the fingers. Find your high plank. Big inhale in the high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach the right leg high. And exhale, find half pigeon on the right side. So guide the right knee toward the right wrist and the right ankle toward the left wrist. Untuck the back toes. And then before you do anything, sit up tall. You want to find balance in this posture before anything else. It should not be uncomfortable. If you have a block or a pillow, a sweater, you can shove it under your right glute just to give yourself some support. And then take a big inhale. And exhale, you're welcome to stay here. You can slowly crawl the fingers forward and land in whatever variation of resting half pigeon you'd like. Maybe on your elbows. Maybe your arms are all the way flat in front of you. Maybe you're still lifted onto your palm. Wherever you're at, know that that's okay. And come back to your present moment. Come back to your breath. Breathe in through the nose to fill up the body. Maybe you feel some slight tensions. And breathe out through the mouth and melt the body down. Take 3 breaths here. And then slowly, if you found your elbows or your hands, come back to your palms. Tuck your back toes under and come back to a downward facing dog. Maybe pedal out the knees. Maybe you need to shake one leg out, shake the other. And then we'll take half pigeon on the other side. So inhale, reach the left leg high. And exhale, half pigeon. Guide the left knee toward the left wrist and the left ankle toward the right wrist. And then lift the body up, and we want to find some stability here. So again, if you have a block or a prop, you can place it under the left glute I'm going to untuck the right toes and then lift the chest as much as you can. Big inhale. And exhale, very slowly start to crawl the fingers forward. And just notice this side is likely quite different. So maybe you're landing in a different posture. You don't want to force anything here. So just be kind to the body. Let the head and neck fall forward wherever you are. Find yourself 3 breaths. Breathing in to fill up the body. And breathing out to surrender the body into the mat. Relax any tension in the hips. Let the head and neck go. And then slowly walk the hands back up, tuck the back toe under, and find a downward facing dog. When you get there, take a big inhale through the nose, and on your exhale, flutter the lips. Let all of that go. Inhale, look to the top of the mat. And exhale, find a seat here. Cross the legs. I'll face you here so you can see. Cross the legs and then just sweep both arms above the head. Inhale. Exhale, drop the right fingers down. Sweep the left arm over the head as you bend to the right side. Hold and breathe. Peel that left shoulder open and away from you. Gaze under the left armpit. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, bend other side. So drop left palm down, right arm comes above the head. Hold and breathe. Peel the right shoulder open and away from you. Inhale, center. We'll just flow that. Exhale, bend to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend to the left. Maybe your eyes are closed. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend to the right. One last time. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend to the left. Inhale, center. And this time, if you can bring your feet out to a diamond in front of you, exhale, just let the body fall forward. Maybe kind of spider your fingers forward a little bit. Again, not forcing anything. Just getting a gentle stretch in the hips. Maybe you grab your feet. And you want to guide your chest down rather than your face and your nose. Keeping the chest kind of lifted as you bend forward. Inhale through the nose. And exhale out the nose. Breathe in. And breathe out. One more inhale. And exhale. Slowly lift the body up and find your back. When you get there, bring both knees into your chest. To your cactus at your arms, whatever you have space for. Take a big inhale. And then drop both knees really gently to the left side of the body. Gaze goes to the right. Just our final spinal twist of class. Again, not forcing anything, not shoving the knees to the left side. We want both shoulder blades to press against the mat. Releasing tension here in the belly and the hips. Inhale slowly. With control and strength in the core, bring both knees back to center. And exhale, drop both knees to the right side of the mat. This time, gaze goes to the left. Maybe the eyes close, and on your inhales, you're filling the body up again, maybe feeling any tension, tight spots. And on your exhale, releasing that tension, melting the muscles into the mat. Inhale to bring the knees back to center. Wrap your forearms around your shins. Give yourself a massive squeeze here, as tight as you can, your last bit of energy for class. And exhale, exhale, Shavasana. Let the legs go long, the arms out beside you. And before you do anything to rest, just take a big inhale through the nose. Fill up the belly, the chest, the lungs. And exhale out the mouth. Melt the body into the mat. And just breathe. Gently start to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Take a slow sip of air through the nose. And an easy exhale out the mouth. Breathe in. Breathe out. You're right where you are supposed to be. You're welcome to stay here. And I can turn off the class just as we are. But if the rest of your day is calling to you, roll to one side of your body and rest in a fetal position. Your head on your bicep, your knees curled into your chest. Just recognize this posture as the birth of a new posture, but also a birth of a new practice, a new life. Leaving all of that work you just did behind, any of those tensions, stressors, leave it behind you. Find presence, take that with you off your mat today. And roll up to an easy seat. Close the eyes, cross the legs. Inhale, sweep the arms above the head. Just collecting any extra energy. And exhale, bring the hands to heart. Bring the thumbs to third eye center, the space between the eyebrows. Give yourself a massage there with your thumbs. The light, the student, the teacher in me recognizes and loves the light, the student, the teacher in each of you. Thank you so much for practicing. Happy holidays. Namaste.